welcome to the northwest corner of Mississippi. I live in a little town called Horn Lake, full of history and Civil War mystique and mysteria. And I'm also the proud author of a new book out called Return to Planet X. Now, many of you already know about it because we're into our third printing. Let's get the commercial out of the way. We're into our third printing. We even sign books. We go to book signings. We go all over the country. We're on radio shows. I've done about 382 since 2007. Just finished Penn and Teller's very interesting, controversial, very challenging show called Penn and Teller BS. I held my own, did good. Everybody, I hope you were proud of me. This book is the subject of this ad hoc, unscripted, we're just letting it roll interview. Hope to make it quick. About why I think this book is about to change the future of the planet and the future of every one of you who may be seeing this video and looking at this book. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. I want to tell you a story, and this story is about me being a little bit anxious and a little bit, I'm starting to get more angry about what seems to be going on in the country, in our nation and around the world, the free world. There's a whole series of geopolitical, physical, financial, earth-changing, society-changing movements about. This is a very confusing time for our planet. We've got squabbles over everything. We're in huge deficits. We're fighting two wars. The terrorism issues are kind of out of focus. We're squabbling about important things like health insurance and how to change them or not change them. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Now the president needs to take a very serious look at the two wars that we're fighting, and that is just to add to the misery of the tragedy at Fort Hood just several days ago. Okay, that's today, present, right now, as we speak, this Saturday morning. It's November 14th. By the way, several of my friends staying with me, we all went to see Roland Emmerich's movie 2012 last night. Well, it was exactly what I expected. It was one huge, giganticus disaster movie. You know, it played into the Poseidon Adventure, The Day After Tomorrow, Volcano, Earthquake. We can go back to the 1970 disaster movies. But it was done extremely well. We all enjoyed it. A bit improbable, but then again, that's the director's viewpoint. And I cannot say to you that this could not happen that bad. It could, and it has. Read about it in our book. We take you back 200,000-300,000 years to when actually these events started happening. And we plot a whole course about coming right to today, this moment in time. I do believe we're living at the end times. This is not a religious statement, and it is not a religious socio-political viewpoint. It is my own belief based on my own research. These are just part of the books. I have another library upstairs with another 32 or 3,300 books, all on the subjects that we're talking about. I love my work. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm asking everyone who sees this to just pass it on, because maybe something that I've said or that I've led you to would get you to understand that our planet is very near to a complete change in paradigm of reality, electromagnetics, of human personality, of time changes. It's going to be, we're part of a cosmic movement taking place that goes way beyond planet Earth, and it goes way beyond geopolitical thinking of the moment. These are celestial mechanics at work with things like brown dwarf stars, which, as I mentioned, is the subject of our book, Return to Planet X. By the way, wormwood is mentioned in the book of Revelation, the last book of the Bible dictated to St. John the Divine by Jesus' messengers. These are the words of Jesus. And he says in chapter 8, verse 11, it's not a religious thing, it's a fact. It's one of the prophecies. Jesus himself said, and the name of the star was Wormwood. Verse 8, chapter 11.